All right, today we're going to unravel a mystery that you can literally feel every single day: the weight of your clothes. We are going to crack the secret code that's hidden in the very fabric of your favorite t shirt.
You've totally had this happen, right? You pick up two shirts that look pretty much the same, but one feels, substantial, like it's ready for a cool evening, and the other feels like it would be absolutely perfect for a hot summer day. So what's going on there? It's not just in your head, I promise. You see, there's a kind of secret language, a recipe, that determines the final feel of any piece of clothing. And in this explainer, we're going to learn how to read it. Okay, so let's just dive right into this. The difference between that heavy, cozy hoodie and that super lightweight running shirt, it isn't some kind of random accident. No way. It's the result of very precise manufacturing decisions, and it's all based on data. To start cracking this code, we really need to meet the main character in our story. It's the single most important number when it comes to fabric weight. It's called GSM. So GSM just stands for grams per square meter. I want you to picture a perfect square of fabric, 1 meter by 1 meter. If you were to put that square on a scale, its weight in grams, well, that's its GSM. It's honestly that simple. So a higher GSM means more material is packed into that square, which makes the fabric denser and, of course, heavier. So what do these numbers actually look like in the real world? Well, a light, breezy summer t-shirt might be hanging around 150 GSM. Your favorite go-to standard hoodie? That's probably sitting right around 300 GSM. And a really thick, warm fleece jacket for the winter? That could be 370 GSM, or maybe even higher. You can see the difference immediately, but what creates that difference? So how is that final number actually built? Well, GSM isn't just one thing. It's the result of a recipe that has two main ingredients: the thickness of the yarn itself and how tightly that yarn is stitched together. Okay, on the left, we have something called yarn count, which you'll see written as NE. Now, this one is a little bit tricky because it's an inverse measurement. A lower yarn count number actually means a thicker, heavier yarn. Weird, I know. On the right, we've got stitch length, and that one's much more straightforward. It's just the length of each individual loop in the knit. So a shorter, tighter stitch is going to pack more yarn into a smaller space. To help you remember that inverse rule for yarn count, just think about pasta. A low number, something like 20 ne, that's like your thick, heavy spaghetti. A high number, like 40 ne, that's more like delicate, lightweight angel hair pasta. So when it comes to yarn thickness, less is actually more. All right, so now we know the ingredients. Let's see how changing them affects the final dish, right? This is where we get to look at the actual data and see the science in action. Let's start with the big one. If you only change the thickness of the yarn, that pasta from before,